you got a good antenna, that helps a lot.
I guess I need to quit using this chain link fence for my neighbor.
No, you just dig a ditch around it, about a foot away from it, fill it full of water.
I've heard of guys tuning up a chain link fence to talk.
Yeah, not a good idea.
I wouldn't think so.
We got this guy over here. He hasn't been on it about a year. He lives in an HOA. He's got a 6-foot fence, and it's made of PVC. And it's about 200 and something feet around. And he ran a wire inside that thing, and I'm telling you, he got out great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's a real nice stealth antenna.
He got out so good. I'm telling you, I said, wow, and it was only 6 feet off the ground.
Well, that wouldn't be my luck. If I had something 6 foot off the ground, it wouldn't get out nowhere.
I talked to a guy in Texas, that's what he runs. He runs a fence at 6 feet off the ground. He puts a monster signal in here. Of course, that's on 40 meters.
I heard you on South Cars the other day.
Oh, Daniel, I joined South Car. My roster number is 14370.
I was talking about Daniel.
14270.
I was talking about Daniel.
Yeah, I know you were. But what did you say?
What did I say?
Yeah, what did you say?
I'm confused.
Good God. 14387, I think's what Rich said. No, 14370. 370, 14370, Daniel. That's amazing. 14,700, 370. 14370 is Rich's number. Over. Yeah. That means we got at least 14,370 South Cars members. That's a lot of temperatures.
And they're scattered all over the country.
Yeah, and a lot of them are silent keys.
That's too bad. Rich, how was your day?
Oh, it was nice. It was calm and peaceful. Didn't do a whole lot of anything. Didn't have anything going on. I enjoyed it.
I hear you. Well, that's good. I just thought I'd ask.
Well, I got 11:22. It's about time for James and for VCL to get in here. And KE4 Quality Electric Guitars, Captain Charles.
Well, for ID, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. KJ4PTK.
KE1YTO.
WR4EB.
KE4 Super X-Ray Gun. KB8 on the mountain. On the mountain. All right. You're on the mountain. You must have rode on the Mississippi Queen. Yep, on the Mississippi.
He's a man on the Silver Mountain.
There's a big old fat wheel boat.
I'm going to see if I can round up Rick.
He is most likely full quieting into the repeater. Oh, I forgot the hi. OM.
Yeah. Hello.
probably already in bed. Seeing how I've waited this long before I told him where I am, he's probably already in bed.
Hey, Rick. Yeah. Did Skip email you that picture of his tower twisting in the wind? Negative. Oh yeah, all his antennas were doing the funky monkey.
Skip.
Yeah, so he probably lowered him.
Yeah, he said he was, but I didn't know. Well, they got winds on the east coast today. I'm sure as soon as it cranked up there, he did lower it.
I don't know. I hope it don't get that bad where we have to worry about that.
Well, Skip has a lot of antennas on his tower. A lot of wind load.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Man, the band's goofy on receive, man. Up, down, up, down.
I haven't been looking at the S meter much, but everybody sounds good here tonight. Big signal.
I found out one thing. Don't ever check into the Century Club net unless you're a QSL. Man, they sent out QSL cards and he demanded you send one back. Of course, I told him, I said, I don't QSL. So what do? I had two different stations that Century Club actually made up QSL cards with my information on them, sent them to me, so I could fill them out and send them back. Well, QSL.
They did that, really?
Man, there were some turbid folks, aren't they?
Yeah, that's wanting it bad.
I'm not checking in with them anymore.
Well, Daniel, I got something for you. You like, let's see, you like Gary Moore, but you're a Jeff Beck man from years gone by, right? You've always liked Jeff Beck, Roger.
Yeah, those are my two.
All right. Well, Mr. Jeff Beck on YouTube, he's got a song that's made for you. I found it this morning, and I cracked up. I said, I got to remember to tell Daniel tonight, type in Jeff Beck and the title of this song. It's an instrumental, of course. It's called You Know, You Know.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a great tune. It starts out progressive jazz, kind of weird. It's got a weird tempo. He works the bass player and drummer a little bit. And then once it starts flowing, it's a pretty good tune. Of course, Jeff Beck didn't do any bad ones.
Yeah, but I'll bet there's no vocals. Jeff Beck doesn't do vocals. He just does instrumentals.
Did the rest of you guys hear me say instrumental?
Roger.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you said that. I'm just repeating. Jeff Beck doesn't do vocals. He does instrumentals. So, you know isn't going to offend me.
QSL.
QSL?
Yeah. Oh, man.
You're 5'9", OM. Well, what was your call again?
Yeah, I got you 5'9" plus. I got the Alpha. What was the other one? I got Whiskey Romeo 7. Papa. What was that last one?
You're 5'9".
You have excellent audio. Man, you're sounding good. What was that first name again?
Man, look at him, player. You can call me anything you want, Rick. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Oh man, I had saved about a dozen of them Publix hot wings. Like, man, they're so much like KFC hot wings. They're so good. I ate my last little bag a while ago. If you when you're in Publix, you gotta buy a box of their chicken wings that are deep fried, battered, and get the spicy ones. They're not too hot. They're perfect, man. They are delicious. Tender, tender, tender.
Oh yeah, I've had Publix chicken. I haven't sampled their wings yet, but I'm sure it's just as good. They got some good grub over there. They make a good sub sandwich as well. Their prices are a little extreme.
Yeah, but nowadays, I'll pay it for the quality. They got so much more quality with their products. I'll pay a little extra. It's like DX Engineering. I deal with them instead of the other guys because they've always treated me really super good on the telephone.
Well, I have to say that I've dealt with HRO multiple times. I've dealt with DXE multiple times. All have been a pleasant experience with both. I've never had any trouble out of either one. I've always got quick service. They always took care of me, so I have no complaints.
Wake up, Hernando.
Come on, baby, turn the lights down low. Well, we just did an escape going on the right tomorrow.
Oh, good, man. Yeah. The weather, you don't need to be heading that way. So when you leave it next time?
We're leaving Wednesday instead.
Yeah.
So Willie is on the road again.
You know that center, that shaft on that, not the collar, but the center pin on the mic gain on this 1200 inch. Last night when we were in here, I was saying, man, I wonder if it's just a dirty wiper or something. So I took my ink pen and I tapped it like several hundred times while I was sitting here listening and talking. Tapping at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I click it, 2 clicks to the left, 2 clicks to the right, and go back to where I had it and tap, tap, tap. Do you know, I turned the radio on a while ago and now it's working. I can see my readout on the game.
Don't be doggone. There must have been a little dirt in the connection or something was loose. I don't know, but you fixed it. How about that?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's internal in the pod. I've had them do that on guitars before and never go bad again. So there's probably just some kind of contamination, a little piece of something in there, possibly. Because I wasn't hitting it hard enough to do anything at the board level at the wire contacts. I was just tapping it right there on the. I was hitting just the center. You know, that's the one that goes back to the gain circuit. So whatever, it's working. I ain't gonna complain.
When you hit it, did you say, hey?
Do what?
When you hit it, did you say, hey?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Rick, what if you just took the mic gain control and worked it all the way up and down a couple of times, without keying up, of course. Just work the hell out of that potentiometer and it probably will fix itself.
Well, it's fixed now. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. That's a good idea. Wipe it back and forth like the old windshield routine, sure.
Yeah, if there's some crud in there, they'll work it out.
Gotta do that. Let them care if they're ready.
That's what I need to do. I need to drag my 1200 out and fire it up. That thing's been sitting there for a long time.
What's the difference between the 1200 and the 3000? Is it just the DFF board?
The scope is real time on the 3000. Let's see, what else? It's got a couple of little bells and whistles that the 1200 doesn't. But yeah, I've ran a 1200 and a 3000 side by side. You can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, one of my buddies up here, he just bought a 1200. He said, is it worth buying the TFF board? I said, if you want a real-time scope.
Well, it's a real-time audio scope, but not an RF scope. It does have a band adapter, but it takes a picture of the band and stores it. It's not, on the 3000, it's real-time. That's one of the differences. And I think on the 3000 you can plug a screen in, but you can't on the 1200.
Yeah, it's got a little more filtering for the CW world, and that's about it. I never saw enough bells and whistles to justify the difference in the price, but I was looking at both of them back in the day.
Well, they're both great radios. I like the 1200. That's why I never sold mine. It sits there. It's my backup radio. I need to uncover it, put it in line, and fire it up. I need to do that. It needs to be operated.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
We got a Trump rally tomorrow at 1 o'clock on Newsmax.
Say again?
We have a Donald Trump rally, 1 o'clock on Newsmax. He's going to be in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out.
And I gotta go get iced tea, KE4FXG.
Hey, he's a poet. He don't even know it.
Well, certainly.
I'm gonna run to my refrigerator and grab me a vodka.
Yeah, since everybody's making a kitchen run, I guess I ought to. I guess I ought to do it too. WR4AB.
KD1YTO.
We're down on 10, Rich.
KD1YTO has ran to the refrigerator that night.
12.4 seconds.
I think I broke a record on that one.
I am consuming my last clown blend.